me hori, omani be 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 me hori, omani.
Hello. Touch the leg. How are you? Okay. Can you hear me okay? Sorry for yesterday, we were trying a different computer but I heard that the sound was not good. It was just usually we broadcast on this external camera, but yesterday we were trying to just use the built-in camera from the computer. So I think it was not clear. Okay. Anyway. Again, sound it is over. Okay. All the bodily postures, the posture or expelling the stale breath and stale wind and so forth, you know very well. So you should do that. You shouldn't skip that, because this is something that you need to do when you wake up, when you do your first session, and then every session that you engage, you can do that too. So it's to keep you fresh and awake, and at the same time, like your body is relaxed, and more importantly, you train in cultivating fervent faith, devotion, and bodhicitta. So more and more you're mindful or careful about your practice, then you will be disciplined in doing this. So train yourself to do this. Okay, I hope everyone has the link, and then I hope you get the message from Eugene, and I try to text you too, those of you whose number I have. So if you need me to text you, I can also. And what I did was I made a group messaging, so I don't have to send you one by one. So I hope it's okay. And then of course you have the sadhana with you, and then you know how to get online, and then just type Lundrup Choling and you should be able to connect. So even if you cannot join when we are doing this practice, here we are doing at 6 p.m. So you can do on your own. Now that you know, main thing is your intention, and you don't have to join together with us if you don't have the time. So you can do on your own. Main thing is train in doing the Tonglen. Very importantly, or the essence is that we need to generate great compassion toward all sentient beings. Right now, we are bodhisattva in training, and we don't have the power to liberate all sentient beings, but we can generate fervent faith and devotion and invoke the blessings of our Lokeshwara or Chenrezik, so that sentient beings are liberated from this misery, this particular situation at this time, and so forth. Any on my women? It's a bomb song. That's a so, is the sound okay? Can you hear me clearly? Okay. So the thing is, how does this prayer or this dedication of our practice connect with those beings who are in suffering, who are in this misery or in sorrow and so forth, is because Chenrezik's great compassion and the nature of mind of all beings are one. This is how this great compassion connects all sentient beings. It is the true nature of all beings. That's why it can connect. If sentient beings don't have this essence or this being or the nature of this being, no matter how much hard we try, it would never connect. Buddha's nature of wisdom, which is the true nature of this being, sentient beings, true nature of their mind is this nature. That's why it can connect. So we generate this fervent faith and devotion, invoking the blessings of Chenrezik and bringing in mind or objectifying sentient beings with this particular situation, and then we are directing that light that we visualize here on that great compassion of Chenrezik, striking onto each and every being and liberating from that misery or this suffering of samsara. So this is the way how we do it. If sentient beings never had this nature, it would never connect the great compassion or the wisdom of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. And sentient beings' nature would never connect if sentient beings never had this nature. It would be like light and darkness, never touching. When there is light, there is no darkness. When there is darkness, there is no light. So it would never touch. But since sentient beings have this nature inherent or innate within their being, which is the essence of great compassion, or which is the nature of great compassion, so therefore it is absolutely unfailing that if we generate fervent faith and devotion and pray from the deepest of, how we say, from the bottom of our heart, sincerely and intensely, then this is unfailing. So remember that. That's why we say you have to have faith and devotion and bodhicitta. Bodhicitta is not just for one person or just for someone that you like and so forth. Bodhicitta is for each and everybody, impartial, unbiased, non-judgmental, whether near or far. Everybody has been realized that they are our motherly sentient beings from either this lifetime or from past lifetimes. No sentient beings are excluded. So therefore, we need to have bodhicitta. So that's why it is called boundless compassion, boundless loving kindness, boundless joy, boundless equanimity. If it was partial, if it was limited, it wouldn't be boundless. So therefore, we need to train in these. So always remember that. And then don't think, oh, I don't have any power. It's no use to pray to Chenrezik, or no use to think of sentient beings because I don't have that compassion. You should never think like that. Great Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, they didn't have that power in the beginning. They believed in such a way, they practiced. Then they developed this great compassion. Then they blossomed this wisdom. That's why they became what we call as the completely and perfectly awakened one. So we should remember that, and then always engage. You pray or you meditate for 15 minutes a day, that much it will benefit you. If you meditate for an hour, it will benefit you for an hour. It will benefit according to how much time you spend in meditation or believing in this way. So it's very, very important. As the Buddha said, if you meditate on emptiness for 1 hour or like one fraction of an hour, it will benefit that much. If you meditate for a day, it will benefit that much. If you meditate for a week and months and years and so on and so forth, according to that much, according to that one, it will benefit you. So it's very, very important that we believe in these words. These are the truth. Buddhas proclaimed, or Buddha said this because this is the truth. It's not to deceive sentient beings. So we should believe that and have faith and devotion and then engage in the practice. Okay, let's start the practice. Short. Sangye chedan tsoke chonam la jancho bardo dani chapso che daige gonde gibe senam Kindola bencher sange drobarsho. In the Buddha, Dharma, and the noble Sangha, I take refuge until Buddhahood. Through the merit of meditation and recitation, may I accomplish Buddhahood to benefit sentient beings. In the Buddha, Dharma, and the noble Sangha, I take refuge until Buddhahood. Through the merit of meditation and recitation, may I accomplish Buddhahood to benefit sentient beings. Semchen tamchen dewa dam dewe judan dembara jurochi Dunga dan dunga ge judan dewara jurochi Dunga me ben dewa dan me dewara jurochi Nirin chadan dan dalwe tanyom seme pala ne para jurochi. May all sentient beings have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they never part from happiness that is devoid of suffering. May they rest in boundless equanimity, free from the partiality of desire and hatred to near and far. May all sentient beings have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they never part from happiness that is devoid of suffering. May they rest in boundless equanimity, free from the partiality of desire and hatred to near and far. So like that, this is the way how you practice Tonglen. Yes. Then finally, all sentient beings who are the object of your all sentient beings who are the object of your great compassion, you who are practicing great compassion or generating great compassion, and this great compassion, all are the nature of great emptiness. You just rest. So you rest in great compassion or great emptiness. Great compassion and great emptiness are indistinguishable. They're inseparable. One cannot be without the other. That's, sometimes it's exemplified as, two wings of a bird. Without one, you cannot take flight. So like that. So great bodhicitta or great compassion and great emptiness are one. So resting in great emptiness as long as you can. That's absolute bodhicitta. So that has bodhicitta unconditioned. So you can rest as long as you can. Then out of that great emptiness, then you give rise to this visualization of Chenrezik. And Chenrezik is here. It's like, see Chenrezik, very beautiful, very handsome, smiling, great compassion, full of light, full of joy, happiness, and blessings like that. Okay, so the sadhana, the visualization, page 3. Da so kan chai sem chengi che zoi ben karan da wei ting shri le pai cho chen re zi kar se ye zre ngai den tru zi zon tu je chen gi si cha she dang bo ta jarai zi o ni she ten pe karai nam darai dai ri chen gen gi te ren dam pai pe te yo se pai me pe u gen chen shan ni dor je kel ton shu de me da wa ja den ma cha ne kun du mo ro juru. Above the crown of all sentient beings is a white lotus with a moon seat, upon which is a free syllable that rises as the Supreme Noble Chenrezik. He is luminously white and radiating out 5 color lights. He is handsome, smiling and gazing with eyes of great compassion. He has 4 arms, the 2 upper hands are joined in prayer gesture, while the 2 lower hands hold a crystal mala and a white lotus. He is adorned in silk and jewels, and wearing a deerskin on his shoulder. His head is adorned with Buddha Amitabha on the crown. He is seated with 2 legs in Dorje Kiltrum and resting his back on a stainless moon. He becomes the essence of the embodiment of all refuges. Joy Kenge Mange Kondo Karahan Zosan Geke Ulagen Tuje Chenge Drola Ze Chenrezik La Chancel Joy Kenge Mange Kondo Karahan Zosan Geke Ulagen Tuje Chenge Drola Ze Chenrezik La Chancel Joy Kenge Mange Kondo Kar Zosan Gege Ulagen Tuje Chenge Drola Ze Chenrezik La Chancel. O Protector, you are unstained by any fault. Your body is white in color. Your head is adorned with the perfect Buddha. You look unto beings with eyes of great compassion. I pay homage to you, Chenrezik. O Protector, you are unstained by any fault. Your body is white in color. Your head is adorned with the perfect Buddha. You look unto beings with eyes of great compassion. I pay homage to you, Chenrezik. O Protector, you are unstained by any fault. Your body is white in color. Your head is adorned with the perfect Buddha. You look unto beings with eyes of great compassion. I pay homage to you, Chenrezik. Paba Chenrezik Wang Dan Chochu Dusum Shupai Gyalwa Seche Tamche La Kunne Dangwe Chancel Medo Dupe Marme Dre Shelze Rolmo La Sopa Ngejura Yeke Tunebe Pambe Tsoke Jesus Toma Mene Dade Bar Mige Chodan Samenga Semne Nyenmo Wangjurope Dikpa Tamche Shalbare Nente Range Jancho Sem Soso Kewo La Sope Disum Gewa Chisape Senam Lane Daye Semje Namge Sambadan Loye Jada Jeta War Chechon Tunmo Pekdaye Chege Korlo Korwa Jeze Madon Baranyange Meda Tuje Ye Dunge Janso Jinwa Ye Semje Namla Zesus Dagi Senam Chisapa Tamche Jancho Jujur Ne Ringpo Meto Droa Timbe Peldo Da Juruchi. Back to page 5. To the noble Chenrezik and to the 10 directions in 3 times, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, I pay homage with utmost respect. Flowers, incense, lamps, and perfumes, food, drinks, music, and so forth. I offer these in actuality and manifest it through my mind. Please accept these assemblies of noble ones. From timeless beginning until now, all the 10 non-virtues and the 5 inexpiable actions, and my mind under the influence of afflictive emotions, I confess all of the negativities that I have committed. On the Shravakas, Pratyeka Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and individual beings and others' virtues that they have accumulated and will accumulate in the 3 times, and in the merit they have gained, I rejoice. According to the wishes of sentient beings, befitting the various capabilities of their intellect, on the vehicles of the greater, smaller, and common, I request you to turn the wheel of Dharma. Until cyclic existence is completely emptied, do not enter into nirvana, but with great compassion for those drowning in the ocean of suffering, I request you to look upon sentient beings. Whatever virtue I have accumulated, may it become a cause for Buddhahood. Without delaying further for all sentient beings, may I become the glorious one of the liberator. The Torah is all vanity. En tu vet mig sen. Sevahande so lama chenre se sevahande so idam chenre se wahande so pancho chenre se wahande so changen chenre se wahande so changen chenre to je se she gewa to je chen ame korowara dhame chamjuro che zeme duma yowe drowala Khenpo kele charje mache Sonam ke sangye tombara jinge lo. I pray to you, Lama Chenrezik. I pray to you, Idam Chenrezik. I pray to you, Supreme Noble Chenrezik. I pray to you, Lord of Refuge Chenrezik. I pray to you, Lord of Loving Kindness Chenrezik. O victorious, great, compassionate one, hold us with great compassion. Wandering countless lifetimes in endless cyclic existence, sentient beings have experienced unbearable suffering. They have no other refuge beside you, O Protector. Bless them to achieve omniscient Buddhahood. I pray to you, Lama Chenrezik. I pray to you, Idam Chenrezik. I pray to you, Supreme Noble Chenrezik. I pray to you, Lord of Refuge Chenrezik. I pray to you, Lord of Loving Kindness Chenrezik. O victorious, great, compassionate one, hold us with great compassion. Wandering countless lifetimes in endless cyclic existence, sentient beings have experienced unbearable suffering. They have no other refuge beside you, O Protector. Bless them to achieve omniscient Buddhahood. Tome dune lenge saipe tu shedan wange ngewarai ke jorote sadan dunga nyowe semchen nai la chokeke dundo ke warasho. Through the accumulation of negative karma from beginningless time, the force of anger gives birth in the hell realm. May all sentient beings who are experiencing the torment of heat and cold be born in your presence, Supreme Deity. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Tome dene lenge sabe tusene wangi yendane suke te kondunga nyowe semjen Nanshin chopota laru ke warasho. Through the accumulation of negative karma from beginningless time, the force of greed gives birth in the hungry ghost realm. May all sentient beings who are experiencing the torment of hunger and thirst be born in the supreme pure M Patala. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Tome dene lenge sabe tu mo wange du doroi ke jorote lenko dunga nyowe semchen nangembo kenge dundu ke warasho. Through the accumulation of negative karma from beginningless time, the force of ignorance and stupidity gives birth in the animal realm. May all sentient beings who are experiencing the torment of ignorance and stupidity be born in your presence, O Lord Protector. Om Mani Padme me hum. Om mani padme 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 hum. Tome dene lenge sabe tunde chawange miyene suke Dapondunga Yongwe Semchen Nainde Wachenge Shindulke Warasho. Through the accumulation of negative karma from beginningless time, the force of desire gives birth in the human realm. May all sentient beings who are experiencing the torment of constant toil and poverty be born in their Vachan pure realm. Om mani padme hum. 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 Tome dene lenge sabe tutado wange flamine suke tatsedungal Yongwe Semchen Nam Patalaye Shindulke Warashu. Through the accumulation of negative karma from beginningless time, the force of jealousy gives birth in the demigod realm. May all sentient beings who are experiencing the torment of fighting and quarreling be born in Potala pure realm. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Tome dene lenge sabe tuinage wange chayene suke podong donga nyongwe semchen nam patalaye jingdo gewarasho. Through the accumulation of negative karma from beginningless time, the force of pride gives birth in the God realm. May all sentient beings who are experiencing the torment of death and downfall be born in Potala pure realm. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Dani Kishin Kewa Tamje Do Chenrezik Zeba Tsumbai Madai Shinge Donam Dorwa Dan Songcho Yigdo Chojur Gembarasho Pacho Kenla Sewa Tabe Tagi Duljara Jurbe Dowanam Lede Lulen Gewe Lela Dowe Dendo Chedan Dembarasho. Throughout all of my lifetimes, may I, with the conduct similar to that of Chenrezik, liberate all beings from the impure realms. May the supreme speech of the 6 syllables spread in the 10 directions. By the power of fervent supplication to you, Supreme Noble One, may all beings who become the individuals to be tamed understand cause and effect and exert in virtue, and may they be endowed with the sacred dharma for benefiting beings. Dendara Tseje Sendai Be Pabe Kule Vezereche Mada Lenin Chulshe Jan Chine Dewa Chenge Shin Nangchu Kedro Lunga Chenrezik Wang Kusum Nandra Rikdon Yereme Jur. From praying like this one-pointedly, light radiated out from the Noble One's body, purifying impure karmic appearance and diluted concepts. The outer world becomes Deva Chen pure realm. The body, speech, and mind of beings within that pure realm become the wisdom body, speech, and mind of Chenrezik. All sight, sound, and awareness become inseparable from emptiness. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Mani Beme Hore, Mani Beme Hore. Om Mani Beme Hore. Dajen Luna Pambe Gu Dada Yige Drobe Yan Dendo Chen She Chenpo Long. I and others who appear in form is the wisdom body of the Noble One. All reverberations of sounds are the melodies of the 6 syllables. All recollections and thoughts are the vast expanse of the supreme primordial wisdom. Gewa Diye Nyurndo Da Chenrezik Practice Drowa Chikcha Malu Diye Sala Gumbara Sho. Through this merit may I quickly accomplish the powerful Chenrezik, without leaving a single sentient being behind. May they be placed into the state of Chenrezik. Ten tarai gom dengi be Sonam ke dai 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 lai del toin ro wai kun me zan lun den baro ne tun be cho churu shen den je barai sho. Through the virtue of performance of the meditation and recitation in this way, may I and all beings who are connected with me, as soon as these impure bodies left behind, may we be born miraculously in their Vachin. Having taken the birth there and traversing the 10 bhumis, may our emanations spread in the 10 directions and perform the benefit of others. Okay, page 21, the next part. Visualize all sentient beings along with you in one body, with one speech and one mind. Take refuge and then recite the Om Mani Padme Hum mantra. Manam Kadai Nyambe Semchen Tamche Lama Sangye Rimbo Chelai Jamsun Che Wo Manam Kadai Nyambe Semchen Tamche Sangye Chedai Gende Namlai Jamsun Che Wo Manam Kadai Nyambe Semchen Tamche Lama Yedam Khandru Zolai Jamsun Che Wo Manam Kadai Nyambe Semchen Tamche Rangsem Tongsal Cheke Kulai Jamsun Che Wo. All motherly sentient beings equal to space, take refuge in the Lama, the precious Buddha. All motherly sentient beings equal to space, take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sanghas. All motherly sentient beings equal to space, take refuge in the hosts of Lamas, Siddhams, and Dakinis. All motherly sentient beings equal to space, take refuge in one's emptiness and luminous mind, Dharmakaya. All motherly sentient beings equal to space, take refuge in the Lama, the precious Buddha. All motherly sentient beings equal to space, take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. All motherly sentient beings equal to space, take refuge in the hosts of Lamas, Siddhams, and Dakinis. All motherly sentient beings equal to space, take refuge in one's emptiness and luminous mind, Dharmakaya. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani. mani padme hum mani padme hum mani padme hum mani hum mani padme hum mani hum mani padme hum mani padme hum mani padme hum mani padme hum. Then the aspirational prayers on page 23. Lendan lomboroi kenle jurbai ye dendan nendan jomboi tsewa so semche yime dewe nenan kwen jikden kamsu jungwarai majuroi che Jindarai sheme tripe sejajin keche chelai lusem drjepe Sotro niki dungai jine pai jiten kamsu jungwarai majuruji Chidai shinje kanai tsupai tarai niki mingzan tepe tajepe Ninche padan tambe rimsoi ke lujen kunlai ne barai majuruji Nebe gere tondrai gechu dan loboro yendroi sumjai druchu dan Shejai zaje nilai sopa ye lujen kunlai sewara majuruji Lusim dewai manle troje be Jonje trombe dunga jine ba Malle jejen dangdoi dembai dai Terene me deke dembarai sho Lamai kenjo sumge tuje dai Kandro chechon sume nutu dai Ledre luai me pe dendoi ke Ngowai me lam tapse dro barar sho. Back to page 23. A reason from the karma and adventitious conditions, the demonic attack, diseases, and harm from spirits, and so forth. All of the illnesses that discomfort the minds of sentient beings, may they never arise in the realm of this world. Like the animals herded by a butcher to the slaughterhouse, in an instant their bodies and minds will be separated. Likewise, however many suffering there might be of illness that take lives away, may they never arise in the realm of this world. Like those who have fallen in the mouth of the Shinje, the Lord of Death, those who are terrified merely by the name of illness, the plagues that torment for a day or constantly, may they never harm any sentient being. May the 80,000 types of harmful spirits, the 360 adventitious negative forces, and the 404 types of diseases not harm any sentient being at all. That which rob of the happiness and comfort of the body and mind, whatever kind of suffering of the imbalances of the four elements, may they be pacified, and may beings have lustre and power. May they live long, have peace and happiness, and be free from illness. By the great compassion of the three rare precious jewel lamas, by the blessings and power of the Dakinis, Dharmapalas, and protectors, and by the power of the truth of the unfailing cause and result, May all measures of dedications and aspirations that are wished here be accomplished. Okay, and then the further dedication. Sonam. By this accumulation of merit, may I attain all-knowing omniscience. May all sentient beings pounded by the turbulent waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death be freed from the ocean of samsara. Just as the heroic Manjushri realized, and Samantabhadra too, I will train in their examples and perfectly dedicate all of these virtues. All of the conquerors of the three times, in whichever way they supremely praise dedication, I too will perfectly dedicate all of my roots of virtue for the excellent conduct. The supreme precious Bodhicitta, may it arise in whom who have not cultivated it. May those who have cultivated it not decline, but may it prosper more and evermore. Okay, that's the way to practice Chenrezik. Okay, take care. So keep on practicing. Okay, stay well. Okay, touch the leg. Good night, everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye.